Gemini, hi, welcome to your 2025 forecast. This is for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in any strong placement in your birth chart for the sign of Gemini. Crosswatchers, you are welcome here. If you are interested in a Gemini, please try to remember not to force messages or situations to fit. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Check your other placements. Energies can be interchangeable, meaning vice versa. So please use your discretion to put those energies where they best fit in your specific situation. Again, check your other placements and other Gemini readings on this channel. Readings are timeless. So if something resonates with you, give it a look and see what you can find. Take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else who may need those specific messages. All readings will not resonate with every single Gemini, okay? So don't force it. If it don't make sense, don't cause confusion. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a high vibrational comment. I love to hear from you, and it helps my channel out greatly. I appreciate all the love and support this far. So Gemini, all of that being said, let's get right into this. You know how we do. We're just going to see kind of what's going on with whatever situations. I'll let you know if it's directed at love, finances, etc. So yeah, let's get right into this and see what we can see. Oh, okay. Spirit, this is for Gemini 2025, please. Oh, okay. All right, Gemini, it seems that you're going to be going through some things and some stuff this year. Let me fix my stuff. Okay, so hurdle of change. So there's change coming in, the winds of change to be exact here. Confidence in your magic. So something that has been locked is now unlocking. And it's going to be quite a magical thing for you. Needing direction, a new direction is needed here. Not that your destination has changed, you just are going to have to find a different pathway to get to where you're needing to get to. So there's new direction coming in. Gestation period, possibility for union, repairing the body, mind, and spirit. So there's going to be a lot of healing that you're going through in 2025 here, Gemini, to really get everything in the perfect alignment. Luck and right timing. So divine timing is coming in. So a lot of things that have maybe been put on pause are going to open up for you in a very beautiful way here. Diving into a task. Again, this goes with this luck and right timing. Now is the right time for things to dive into something new, something that you've been putting off. You should probably be doing that now here. Refusal of the call. Gemini, this is not something new for you, okay? This is you really trying to go to loggerheads with what your spirit guides and your intuition is telling you, refusing to take those steps out of fear or confusion and not knowing how to do it. You are being prompted to let that refusal go, to let these things just flow and happen as they're supposed to here. And then you have card number 45, repairing the veil, forgiveness. So all of these things that you've been holding on to, all this pain, all this issue that you feel like you have, it is now time to have that forgiveness, not necessarily for the people who have trespassed against you, but so that you have a peace of mind here. And I know it's easier said than done, but whether you want it to or not, you're hurdling all of these changes that are coming in, and that is going to be one of those hurdles that you're going to have to get through, which is the forgiveness, okay? All right, we are going to pull a romance angel just for shits and gigs to see what 2025 may look like for you in your love life, okay? This is for Gemini, please. What does 2025 look like for Gemini? Oop, 2 came out. All right, we can work with it. True love, okay? This is the romance of a lifetime. But then you have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So for those of you who are in a codependency, it is very hard to break the cycle of said dependency, right? Because one starts the codependency and then you fall into step and become part of that situation, whether you're enabling or you become dependent on something that you get from them. So to break that cycle of codependency is going to be a task at hand. So you're going to have to dive into that, okay, to figure out what it is. All right, we'll get some messages from your spirit guides. What messages do you have for Gemini for 2025, please, Spirit? What messages for Gemini? Oops. All right. Okay. You have success isn't what you have, it's what you do with what you have. So for all of those thinking that you don't have enough, and if you don't have enough, that means your level of success is very low, and that is not the case. Your spirit guides are telling you to enjoy and be grateful for the things that you do have this year, because let's face it, baby, at the end of the day, it could be 10 times worse. Share the gift. Your spirit guide can lead you, but cannot do it for you. So all of these changes that you're going to be going through, they can lead you and help guide your way. But the work initially, Gemini, comes down to you and how you deal with it. A spiritual hug. Your spirit guides are loving on you constantly. It is always okay to ask for guidance when the way is unclear. Now, I know quite a few Geminis that stands true for. All right. We will do some cosmic insight to see what else might be coming through for you for 2025. And then we will get into your reading, baby, and see what is popping there. What else is coming in for Gemini in 2025, please? And I am so sorry. I will get my lighting situation figured out, hopefully soon. But for now, we just gonna do it this way. Okay, there's one more in here. Not that. Okay, Spirit said not that one. There it is. All right, so you have gambling, problems with addiction or gambling, and bad finances. So you might kind of be focusing on trying to do better with your money, okay? Love spell, you've been bewitched. Patience, just a few more months, good things come to those who wait. That was the last message, so we'll read that one last. Guardian, a lost loved one watches over you. And I'm feeling it's a female ancestor here, a woman, an older woman who is really trying to help you maintain what you have going on here, Gemini. And then give it time. Everything in divine timing, let things flow. Let things go as they're supposed to unfold naturally. The more we force something to unfold for us, that's when we get, obstacles and challenges that we have to get through that weren't even supposed to be part of the mix, but being that we wanted to rush through it, we got in our own way kind of thing. All right. We're going to see what more information we can gain here, Gemini. What is going on with Gemini for 2025, please, Spirit? All right, here we go. Buckle in. Gemini 2025, please. I ain't taking you if you don't jump. You better fall if you want me to read you, baby. Look at that. So you do have the Knight of Cups that is trying to come out, but is not ready to make his presence known. Its presence known. There's no gender specifics in tarot, okay? Oh, well. Oh, that one kind of flew. I'll get these all out and then, no, that's wrong. I will get these all out and then I will let you know what we kind of have going on here, okay? Two more, Spirit, please. Oh, Gemini, not good, baby. Okay, we got a bonus one, apparently. Okay, so the bonus card that came out is the King of Swords, Aquarius energy here. A cold, detached, kind of cruel energy here. Very logical kind of thing. Bottom of the deck, you have the Two of Cups, Justice, Eight of Wands, and the Magician. Okay, so, all right. Let's get into this. You have the Star in reverse, Aquarius energy. Page of Swords, the Devil, Capricorn energy, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Three of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Ace of Cups, the Emperor, Aries energy, the Sun, Leo energy, the Fool, Aquarius energy in reverse. All right, so look, there's a situation or a connection that has lost all hope. And there's not a lot of healing from the situation that has been had due to this bad behavior of whatever, whether this is you or someone connected to you that has had bad behavior, really observing, really trying to call you out on some things that aren't necessarily theirs to be calling you out on. And just really kind of being snaky behind the scenes here. And it's caused this toxic energy to kind of be around you right now, Gemini. So this is also, addictions. You got gambling that came out, okay? So this is addiction, toxicity, temptations, all these things that have going on, as well as like the temptation bordering on the line of some level of cheating here. If you are in a connection. You haven't learned the lessons. You haven't been putting in the work. You kind of got yourself stuck here because your goal is to have a strong foundation here and really wanting to work on a specific partnership here. And again, this change that you've been denying to happen is now being forced upon you with this Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. You've had the signs, Gemini, in previous readings through 2024 that change needed to happen. And there were times that you were trying to make that change, but then you would stop. So now this change is coming and it is being forced upon you, and it's going to be done for you whether you want the change or not. And once that happens, it's going to have that Ace of Cups come in here with that energy of being able to self-love, self-care, really pouring into yourself before you can pour into somebody else. And with these two cards coming up right next to each other, it's letting me know that you've kind of always struggled with worrying about self and doing what you need to do for you before you do for others. Yes, this could be, a new start with a whole complete new person, or it can be a new chapter with a current person once everything gets weeded out, like the devil energy and the not wanting to learn the lesson. This lesson here is going to come and it's going to hit you like a ton of bricks because you keep ignoring the fact that there's lessons that need to be learned from this situation in particular. And you're trying to have control over the situations, okay, of what is going on around you. You're really trying to be grounded with the control that you have. And it's more a control of self, being able to control yourself and keep yourself grounded. But there is a little bit of a fiery aspect to it, okay? Aries, fire energy. So there is that. And there is unhappiness here, Gemini. With this sun in reverse, there is a level of unhappiness that you can't quite put your finger on. But once you start, doing, getting that new direction here and really taking the time to know that there are possibilities out there for you, you'll most probably be able to flip that energy. But with the sun and the Fool being in the reverse right beside each other, you're not willing to risk it. And there's a level of manipulation here with that Fool in the reverse. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. You're telling someone you're gonna be doing something. You're lying about being unhappy. You have this facade of, yeah, I'm happy, I can do it. And that is where this cold, detached energy is coming from with that King of Swords. All right. All right. Clarify the Star in reverse, please. Thank you. Yeah, there's that sadness, that Four of Cups here, those disappointments, the stagnant energy, the sadness that you're holding on to, and you're not even aware that you're doing it. And that is what is making you feel so hopeless, that situations are never going to pull themselves up and be anything other than what they are. And that sadness, it's a quiet sadness that you're carrying with you, but it consumes you when it hits. And it makes everything feel so hopeless and makes it to where you don't have the ability to self-heal here. Let's do the Page of Swords. I'm curious of what this bad behavior is. What is this spying, this sneakiness? The Three of Wands. and the Fool. Okay, so, but at the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords. So no matter what it is that you got going on, whatever it is, there's facade coming in here. There's lies, there's deceit coming in here. Whether it's what you're telling yourself or what you're finding out or what someone is finding out on you, it's not factual, okay? You are waiting to take a risk on something, and you are trying to gain all the information that you can by observing the situation and people around you to see if it is really willing, if you're really willing to take that risk and allow something to unfold here. But by what you're showing me, yes, you're gaining, if you're the one who is observing here, the situation as a whole, you're still wanting to take a risk, but you're waiting. Whether you're waiting for that last piece of information to come through or just for you to feel more grounded and in control of what you have going on here. Clarify the Devil, please. Thank you. King of Pentacles. And Temperance, Sagittarius energy here. Some of you, okay, so there is some temptation when it comes to money and stabilities and knowing that you should probably put your money where it needs to go. It doesn't necessarily have to do it. And you feel like you're coming from a very grounded place when you're spending this money. Oh, well, I need to do this, so I'm going to do it. But is that really the case here? Some of you are using money to try to keep somebody enticed here. Being so generous with somebody for them to say, hey, this person is really worth my time, kind of a situation. And there is balance. Like Temperance is trying to put balance back in and making it to where you are able to temper some of these toxic, anger, hateful feelings here. Temperance is trying to put love back into the situation. There needs to be love put into a situation, whether it's you dealing with yourself or you dealing with somebody who might have some sort of addiction here. Really taking the time to put love into the situation, because sometimes that's all it needs, is that love and that understanding for things to align and balance themselves out here. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, please. Leo energy, Strength in reverse. But you ain't doing it. You are coming out like a lioness or a lion, and you are not really tempering anything here. There is a lack of courage to put yourself in a position to have patience with yourself and others in situations that you have going on. And fear, there's fear. Okay. Anything else on that? Okay, there's the Seven of Swords coming out again and the Five of Cups. So again, like I said, there is something that is being told to you or something that you think about yourself. It's not true. There's negative self-talk here. So it's very hard to gain new knowledge of a situation on things that you're guided to understand and learn when you fear it. Because gaining that knowledge and being able to learn that lesson puts the ball in motion for change. And a lot of us are very comfortable with who we are, and change is a very, very scary thing here. And there's sadness here. Again, sadness is coming up. The Five of Cups, there is regrets here. There is a feeling of a missed opportunity here. There were things that were said, lies that were told that really wounded you, or vice versa. You really wounded somebody here. Three of Pentacles, please. Thank you. The Lovers. You want to build a foundation with somebody. You want to have what everybody else kind of has. You want that one specific thing. But here you are, baby. You're coming up in your own reading. I got to cover his wang wang because TOS and whatnot. But you're showing up. So you're standing in your power here. Give it time. Let the things, give it time. It is right here. Give it time that it needs. Let things unfold naturally. You will have that person this year that you're going to be able to build something strong with. And it's going to feel good. But the problem is right now you're not ready to take the risk. So let's keep pushing. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, please. The Sun in reverse again. That unhappiness. The Ace of Cups in reverse. Like I said, you're not ready. You are not ready. You are not happy within yourself in order to put happiness on anybody else. People have happiness very misconstrued, very fucked up in how it's supposed to be. You cannot make somebody else happy. Happiness comes from within. So if things are out of balance within you and you can't make yourself happy, how the hell do you think you're going to make anybody else happy? What happens is two separate people find their happiness within themselves, whether it's things that they're doing, things that they love, brings out that happiness. Okay? Then you have person A with person B, they come together and that happiness unfolds within the connection. One person cannot we are not responsible for somebody else's happiness. That comes from within. That comes from soul and heart and hard work to heal up the things that have made you so unhappy, as well as the self learning to love yourself. Look, at the end of the day, you can be as single as you want to be. Okay? And you become very comfortable with being on your own. That's the lesson that is picked up here. Being on your own. Once you can be on your own, then you try to be with somebody else, because that person, one, isn't always going to be there. Things happen and things fall apart. So if you can be on your own, it's going to make a connection with someone else that much better, because you know that you want that connection and the reasons why you want it. It's not a codependent type thing. Oh, well, they make more money than me, or they do this and I can't do that. Da, 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 da. You were supposed to be with somebody because you genuinely care for them and want to be with them, not what they can bring in. Should they be able to bring something in? Yes. But off jump, being with somebody for looks, money, all that shit is played out. Figure it out, Gemini, because you're not happy. You're not taking care of yourself. You're not pouring into yourself. You don't need anyone to pour into you but you. That love, that support, that desire all comes from within you. Other people that come into your life absolutely can enhance these things, but you are ground zero. That change is being forced so that you can see the unhappiness here that is making you unhappy, so that you can pour into yourself and start healing here. Give me one on the Ace of Cups, please. Thank you. The Hermit. Like I said, Virgo energy. Dealing with yourself. taking that seclusion, being able to say, I'm okay with this. I'm on my own, and it is going to give me time to find out who I am, what I like, what I desire, what I need, what I don't need, what I don't like, what I'm not going to stand for in 2025. And whoever this person that is coming in is going to be aware of those things, because you're going to be able to verbalize what it is that you're going to want from them. And if they can't match up what it is that you want and desire and need from them, you're already going to know how to handle it. So you're going to take that time to really self-reflect and dig deep, to really start healing up the things that you need to heal to make you feel more whole, more happy, to flip these energies into the upright so that you are experiencing true happiness within yourself and learning to love yourself. This true love card could very well be telling you that you need to really love yourself and fall in love with who you are. Fuck what anyone else says. If they don't like you, baby, they ain't got to be there. You are who you are. Okay. Sun in reverse, please. This unhappiness that keeps unfolding around you, Gemini. There's the star in the upright position. You are hopeful that you will be able to pull it together. So you started with being hopeless in the situation, and this hopeless in this sadness that you don't think that you're going to be able to get out of, but you do. Once this change starts to happen and you really start to reflect and see who you are and accept who you are. Okay, it doesn't matter if anyone else accepts you. Do you accept you? Do you like you? Do you love you? No one cares what anyone else thinks. Their opinion is obsolete. It doesn't change anything about you. It will not. Okay, because in this day and age, we are all too old, and don't nobody like change. Change is hard. But sometimes it's needed. And once you do it, hope is reinstated here. And then there is that healing that comes in, and you're starting to manifest, and you're starting to wish for the things that you know that you deserve here. Clarify the Fool in reverse. The Queen of Wands. There you go, baby. You're going to start putting action and movement, finding your passions, the things that make you happy. You're going to do it. You're going to stand in your power, and you are going to show people, look at me. Look at me now. You didn't think that I was anything, but now look at me. 2025 is going to be your year to pull it together here, and you're going to do it, and you're going to thrive here. Anything else on that, please? The Magician. There you go, sweetheart. We're going to leave it right there with that, because you're going to manifest this action, this movement, these desires to do these things. As above, so below, baby. Never forget. All right. This King of Swords is really a